Thinking about career growth? Join Asian Center of Entrepreneurships and Real Estate today. Learn more about decision making, essentials of business, improve marketing performance, develop crucial communication skills, and more. Join ACE-RE today and get a chance to be mentored by the best professionals in the country. Unlock the entrepreneurship inside you. Learn from the experts. Contact us at 0969-557-7017 or email us at asiancenterentreprealestate@gmail.com. Let's all welcome our host, Dr. Eduardo G. Ong, MBA, JD, PhD, DPA, DBA. He is a highly respected real estate professional, educator, and mentor. He holds a PRC license number 001 for real estate broker, appraiser, and consultant. He is the first chairman of Professional Regulatory Board of Real Estate Service. Currently, he is the Dean of College of Real Estate Management of Lyceum of Alabang. Please welcome PRC Outstanding Professional, Doc E.G.
Yes, welcome to the 119th episode, Season 10 of its Doc E.G. Live. You might probably wonder why I am in a very different background. I am actually at the office in Bonifacio Global City in BGC at the PCCI and PDRCI office, where we are now currently and presently judging the Best Idea and Development Award, a project that I initiated under the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, recognizing the best ideas of college students. No, we normally have this, and this is our 16th year of the BIDA Award. So I left for a while because of the program, but we were judging on the food, non-food, service, and technology category. Now, later on, we will be awarding the winners in the BIDA Award, which will be awarded during the Philippine Business Conference sometime at the end of October at the Manila Hotel. Now, today, we are so lucky because I have invited a very elusive lady. My goodness, matagal ko nang hindi nakikita to. Who, because she lives right now and she works in Pampanga, in San Fernando, Pampanga. At one time, I saw her. We were discussing a lot of ideas and business ventures, and hopefully we can lead it into a fruition. As a matter of fact, is leaving by the end of October, bound for Toronto, Canada, to explore other business opportunities in Toronto. I also would like to thank our good friend far away from Taiwan, Ellen Lee, who has been very helpful in all of the activities of H-Dog EG Live. Thank you, Ma'am Ellen, for being so nice to us. It's Doc EG Live. Also, let me thank Alegria Bing Limhoco, the chairman of the board of judges, and all the BIDA awardees, well headed by Professor Vicky Nanyagas, and of course JL John Lord Maulagnan, and all of the judges who are now in the other room judging the winners of the Best Ideas and Development Award, sponsored by the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which is headed by George Barcelon, the president, who is right now in New York together with President Bongbong Marcos. But the acting president and the chairman is Dr. William S. Go, whom I'm gonna meet later after the program. And well, of course, let me thank the ladies at the house, parati na lang kasi sila dito. We are utilizing this office of PDRCI. Hello to Bamba Parungao and to Mark and to Lerms Espena who have generously lent us this board room so we can broadcast without any noise, without any interruption, so to speak. So ang ganda ng background ko, no? It's different. It's actual background. I am now here at the Venice, yung building namin, katabing-katabi lang ng Venice, no? And our office is just across the garden of the Venice at the McKinley Hill in Bonifacio Global City. But before we start, I just met Jocelyn Kamit a while ago, whom I have tasked to do the accounting or the bookkeeping of our corporations. So let me also say hello to the executives, no, of ACRE, or the Asian Center for Entrepreneurship and Real Estate, headed by Engineer Nong Liganor, and also si Dr. Kalayag, no? Another Eleanor Kalayag. Kami three is, no? Eleanor, and EG. Also, let me also, great happy birthday to Cam Santos, who celebrated their birthday yesterday together with Apple and Drew and Mello, and to Gabi Gomez from Bulacan, and likewise to Gina Batulan, and to my good friend, my partner, business partner in San Francisco and in California, Cesar Papulos. No? And of course, with Commissioner Yolanda Reyes. Sama po, we're doing a project in the Build project. Now, also hello to Lawrence Rojas Jr., who just came from the US, but unfortunately contracted COVID-19, so he's now incarcerated somewhere in his residence. Kaya nga, I want to say hello also to a good friend of mine whom we are doing a project together, transaction together. Maribel Yang, who lives in Ayala, Alabang. And also say hello to attorney Boy Lasatin, and attorney Ed Montan, the president and the chairman of the Philippine Dispute Resolution Center. Yan, no? And of course, talaga po naman napakadami natin babatiin, pero later na lang, sabi nga nung aking guest, naku, ang dami mong binabati, sabi ko, they would want to be greeted, that's why they are here. And also the very nice couple, the very nice family I have met last week, and that's Edwin and Ruby Calamba, yeah, and also with the siblings, no? Kaya, I think I'll be a resource person in a webinar with the in Isabela, and also with the National Real Estate Association. Medyo maganda ata yung background natin ngayon, ano? Kaya, let us continue. I'm so interested and so excited to continue the program with our honored, revered, and esteemed resource person whom I have met, and we traveled together in Vietnam observing mga stock exchanges all over, no? And now I'm so eager to introduce her. Okay, now, but before we go into that, I want to say hello to my son, Raymond Edward Ong, who lives in Singapore together with his wife, Joy, and to my other son, uh, Dude, no? Si Edward Ong Jr., who lives in Florida, in Jacksonville, and I think I'm gonna see him and the family, sometime November when I go to Orlando, Florida, to attend a, uh, a, a national convention of real estate practitioners sponsored by and a All right. So let me also say hello to my good friend Rafael Fajardo, a board member of the PRB RES, and also to the board headed by Chair Ophelia B. now. No? And sabi ko nga, yung ASRE, yung Asian Center of Entrepreneurship, no? We have a lot of things going on together, and with Nong and Lodi, no? Lodi Kalaya. Tawag ko sa kanya Lodi kasi hanga-hanga po ako sa babaeng ito at napakagaling na educator. Okay, so without further ado, let us start the ball rolling on this episode, and we go on to the featured question of the week.
Featured question of the week. I am an ardent fan of your program. It's Doc EG Live. I learned a lot from your advice and comments. This time, I have a problem in my real estate transaction. My client, who lives in California, wants to sell his property in Bulacan, but he doesn't want to go home, and he would like to authorize me to sign the deed of sale in the Philippines. Is it legal? Is it proper for a broker to sign the deed of sale? Please advise Doc EG. Thank you.
I understand that you are a real estate broker, and there is now a transaction that you would want to do for a property in Bulacan. But however, the situation is that the owner of the property is in the United States, and he doesn't want to come home and would like to appoint you as as an give you a special power of attorney as an attorney in fact to be able to sign the contract. Now, you tell me, is it okay? I don't see any reason. However, imagine you are the broker and then you are the one signing and you're getting the commission and things like that. But however, then legally speaking, I think anybody from the United States can extend or can issue a special power of attorney to anybody here in the Philippines. However, remember that if you have an SPA coming from the US, it has to be authenticated. There should be a red ribbon, para bang authentication by the Philippine Embassy in the place where he is in California or in any part of the United States, because the Register of Deeds will not accept or will not allow properties to be registered without that seal or without that imprimatur from the Philippine Embassy. Now, ethically speaking, you're the broker, you are the one signing the contract, why not? But sana, I think that means to say that there is a big trust in you by by the owner. Siguro kaibigang matalik mo yan o kaya magkaanak mo yan and so on and so forth. So that's why, well, personally, I don't see any reason why you will not be allowed, will not be given the SPA to sign the thing. But what about the commission that you're supposed to get? If the owner of the property who lives in the US has no objection to give you the commission due you, then there's no problem. Actually, wala namang prohibition. There's no prohibition for you to sign the document. As long as you have what I said, the documentation necessary for you to execute and sign the deed of absolute sale. And that is the authentication from the Philippine Embassy in that country. Okay? So, I guess that's all. At may mga swerte talaga eh. No? May mga swerte na tinatawag na ikaw na ang broker, ikaw pa ang pipirma, at ikaw pa ang kukuha ng komisyon. Pero ikaw pa rin ang mag-rehistro ng dokumento, siguro, no? Kaya nga, well, congratulations to you and happy selling to you. I know that you are a licensed broker and you have a lot of good should I say, fortune to make in the coming months, maybe the end of 2022, and we're looking forward to a very good 2023. Okay, so thank you so much. Now I was told that my good friend Edwin Binag Calamba is there, and also the beautiful wife Ruby, yeah, and also the uh, the son, the attorney Calamba, and who's that? The fiance, the contest. And well, I wish you all the luck. We're a very nice family, lives who hails from, Isabela. Now, also hello to Abigail Bicunia and Roel Bulay and to TJ Restauro and Richard Salnugan. Hi, Richard. I remember that you helped me when I was in Cebu last week. No, I was in Cebu and I as a speaker in Euphoria 2022. By the way, it was a very successful project. It was a very successful face to face and at the same time parang blended, no? Blended program wherein there's some people are in the Zoom and some are in an actual face to face at the city convention center in Cebu City beside Ayala. Richard helped me a lot because I would like to thank also the my good friend Jude Garing or Discoro Lin Garing Jr. for really inviting me to be a part of Euphoria 2022 and to Pastor Gary. Yes, okay. Well, talaga naman na-touch ako. And also to my good friend Andy Manyala. Kaya kami mga magkakasama. And also to Tonton Duterio and May and wife May. And also to the family, the entire family and the Filipino Homes family who are all, I think, enrolling in HRE Lyceum of Alabang. Thank you so much. Also to Kylie Pascual and to Teresita Munesa who is with us right now. Okay, now moving on, ayata na. Now let's move on to the featured broker of the week.
Good morning, everyone, and to all the followers of the Consulta mo kay Doc Ichi. I am so humbled and grateful to the father of real estate industry, our very first PRD Rest chairman, Dr. Eduardo G. Ong, for the privilege to be featured in his weekly program. I am broker Ruby Bayani Calamba with PRC license number 0028481 from the city of Ilagan, Isabela, the corn capital of the Philippines. I have been in the practice of real estate since before I passed my broker's licensure examination in 2016. Prior to acquiring my license, I was once a real estate salesperson to my husband consultant, Edwin B. Calamba. I am currently the president of Real Estate Brokers Association of the Philippines, Isabela Chapter, and as of to date, I am busy with training aspiring salespersons, making sure that I annually apply at least 4 seminars at PRC in collaboration with Y Family, as we are a family of brokers. I am also busy handling and supervising our real estate firm and other businesses in the province. My focus now is handling, conducting trainings and supervising aspiring real estate salespersons to practice their selling strategy to be more professional and legitimate in their selling careers. Be prayerful. First things first, I woke up early in the morning to read my Bible, then pray, asking the Lord to bless my family so that we may be a channel of blessing to others as well. My husband and I prayed for our children to engage also in real estate. And now they are all encouraged and enjoying transacting in this business, from the eldest to the youngest. We are so blessed also that God blessed us with our two lawyers who are now engaged in real estate transactions. God is good all the time. For me, success is what we make it. We must have the determination to accomplish our tasks daily. Prioritize what needs to be done. Have a positive mental attitude and believe that we can be successful in every endeavor no matter how hard and complicated it is. I always believe in the saying that what your mind can conceive and believe, it can be achieved. According to Mahatma Gandhi, our belief becomes our thoughts become our words become our actions, our action becomes our habits become our values, and our values become our destiny. Believing that there is good in store for you, you believe that you can achieve anything that is set before you. To our new real estate practitioners, attach yourselves to seasoned brokers, appraisers, and consultants who are actively practicing in this profession. Be determined in your chosen career and persevere in whatever challenges you undertake. They may start with project selling wherein everything is all laid down for them. What they will do is just to sell and receive commissions or professional fees, as we are all professionals here. Then later on, they can practice in brokerage selling. Also, do not sell for the sake of selling. Dream also of developing or become a real estate developer someday. I always follow the wisdom of God by reading the Holy Bible. The way to prosperity and good success is from God and Him alone. And according to the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8, this book of the law, which is the Bible, shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Be prayerful. Search your soul every day. Do good, and God will bless you and will do the rest for you. Through persistent training and conducting brokerage seminars via Zoom, together with my whole family as a team, I want to be remembered as an inspiration and encourager in my simple, sisterly, and motherly approach to them. I love doing real estate, and this is my family's advocacy to impart and share the blessings we earned and learned from this industry. Thank you so much, Doc AG, and for this opportunity, and we are humbled to be part of your program. God bless you tremendously as you share your wisdom and knowledge to all the real estate practitioners. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ruby. Thank you so much. That was really, really a good encouragement for the Philippine real estate brokers. how you succeed in the real estate world. Of course, siyempre, sabi nila, in every success, there is a woman and a man together, and a man together. Si Edwin, nandyan si Edwin, no? Edwin, di nagkalamba. Kaya, nga talaga, nakakaingit talaga yung mag-asawang ito, no? But anyway, thank you so much for guesting in my program. It's Doc E.G. Light, and I hope to see you again sometime. Okay, when you are in Manila, I know you are in Quezon City, no? You're in Manila, let me know, and we'll try to see each other again over coffee or over lunch, over dinner. Okay, so before I go to the info bits, let me also greet my BFF, Melby, Lorenzala, Dorado, Sadang, and also Engineer Nong Liganor, and also Janet Mercado. They are my best friends forever in the industry and in our real life. Yan, no? And Melby Sadang is the marketing director of uh, of HRE in the Visayas, and I requested her to handle Mindanao. In the meantime, that we have not appointed a representative from Mindanao. Thank you, Melby, no? And also to Richelle Noy. Yan. At napakapalagang laki ng tulong nyo sa HRE. Now, Jocelyn Manaliri, to Olinad of Ladi, ganda ah. And to Grace Padilla, hello Grace. And Professor Maan Bernido from Cagayan de Oro, who is well, also a professor of HRE in the Mode B program, no? And also, hello to Rosemary Boysin, and to a good friend of mine, si Paulo Martin Trinidad. Hi, Pau. I'll see you in October, huh? And you'll be my resource person in October. So si Paulo Trinidad is the proponent, the father of laughter yoga. Yan, galing-galing, ano? And and also, well, sabi ko na nga, at malakita natin. And I just want to say hello also to Gigi Roa, Estelita Papdu, and Mary Ann Cue, no? Medina Cue, all right? Faculty of HRE LOA, or Latino of Alabang. Now we move on to the third, no? To the third segment of our episode today, and that is the info beach.
Infobits, brought to you by Doc EG Live. Did you know that a stock market, equity market, or share market is the aggregation of buyers and sellers of stocks, also called shares, which represent ownership claims on businesses. This may include securities listed on a public stock exchange, as well as stock that is only traded privately, such as shares of private companies which are sold to investors through equity crowdfunding platforms. Investment is usually made with an investment strategy in mind.
All right, so now it's time to hear our resource person. Now, let me introduce her, which I'm gonna put on board. Okay, so our resource person today is a licensed stockbroker and a stock market analyst. And ito importante, founding president of the stock market school. Ang dami-dami niyang achievement, but basically in the stock market. Well, I remember that she invited me to be an independent director of the stock market school. That's why I said that we probably would partner in some of the ventures in in the future, no? So I even inviting her to give her a segment in my program. But we'll talk about that. But without further ado, allow me to introduce to you and to present to you my good friend, our resource person, Claire Hiray.
Hello, good afternoon again. Thank you for
Again and
inviting me,
again, hi
Dr.
Claire,
G.
hindi kami magsasawang imbitahin ka kasi maraming natututuhan ng mga kaibigan natin sa iyo. As a matter of fact, the last time you were with me last year, we were talking about the real estate investment trust, no? And many people were
Yeah,
asking a lot of questions about it. Now, today, we are comparing REIT and the stock
the
market.
stocks.
Now,
Oo,
well,
interesting.
ano ba ang which is better investment? Okay,
Sige.
so before that, can you greet our viewers?
Hello, good afternoon. Do we have a lot? Do we have a lot of viewers sa live Facebook Live, no? And YouTube?
Yeah,
Can you hear
that's
me?
right.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Oo.
ano mo, we are
Uh,
showing, sige, clear.
Welcome everyone sa show ni Doc EG. I hope you will be blessed with this discussion tonight. I mean, this afternoon. Basically, konti lang naman siya and it's going to be practical. I'm not going to bore you.
Our viewers are so eager to listen to your lecture on the very titillating subject. No? Talagang interesting
Yes,
subject.
oo.
Which is better, REIT or the stocks? Di ba? Okay.
Yes.
So would you like to do your presentation?
Sure, sure. So we can start.
Eh,
Maiksi lang yung presentation. We only have a very short presentation so that we'll have enough time for your Q&A. Okay, can we start now? So
okay,
REITs
yeah, go
versus
ahead, go ahead, go
stocks.
ahead.
Okay, guys, REITs versus stocks, which is a better investment. Okay, so sige. Can we next slide, please? Okay. So last actually hindi tayo last year nag-discuss ng REITs. It was only July. I think July, start of July. July 10, I think. So we discussed siguro some of you were able to watch or participate in that show ni Doc EG about REITs. And this afternoon we're not going to repeat yung na-discuss natin in nung last meeting, but basically this discussion will just be focused on how you trade them, the REITs and the stocks. Okay, so there are two ways to make money. Basically, pareho silang nasa stock market eh. So, we're talking about REITs. While we're talking about REITs, we're talking about REITs in the stock market also because REITs can be presented or can be offered in the stock exchange through the IPO also. Very very the same as the listed companies. So we consider that the REITs as listed company. Only REITs is very different from stocks. Also, the same. There's a lot of things that REITs and stocks are the same, but para sino ba nagsabi nun? Same, same but different. So it's same, same daw but different. So it's like that. So okay, there are two ways to make money in stocks. So as we consider REITs as being traded like stocks, also they make money from the dividends and they make money from capital appreciation. Pareho yan. Parehong makukuha yan sa REITs and stocks. Okay? Ano ba yung dividends? Of course, dividends, yan yung share mo sa income ng company na binibili mo. For the REITs, it's mandatory for REITs company to dispose as dividends 90% of their net income. So remember, that's net after tax. I mean, gross income net of taxes. So yun ang 90%. So of course, titingnan mo din how many shareholders are there in one REIT company. So yon. So another one is capital appreciation. So when you trade REITs, it's like trading stocks as well as I said. So they move up and down also. So you make money also from capital appreciation. So sobrang parehong-pareho sila diyan. Pareho silang they can receive dividends. Also other stocks sa Philippines kasi I don't know in other countries, we don't have giving cash dividends is not mandatory. So it really up to the company if they're going to share to you income gathered from for the year. So ang pagkakaiba sa REITs is mandatory. 90% of their net income after tax should be distributed to its shareholders. Sa stocks or sa listed companies, it's not mandatory. But you will notice that blue chip companies or yung mga talaga magagandang companies, historically, they give dividends as well. So yon. So ang pag if you're going to trade REITs and stocks and you are very particular in making money through the dividends or dividend yield, then probably you can just compare kung ano yung how much in percentage of your capital you receive income derived from dividends. So, pwede mong i-compare yon. So, sa REITs, most of the REITs at the start of 2020 and 2021, nag-average siya ng 5 to 6% sila. But of course, yung listed companies natin, depende. Depende sa dami ng income na i-distribute nila. Pwedeng 3%, 2%, pwedeng ganun, regular. Walang walang ruling. But there are companies that those companies who really make a lot for the year, sabihin na natin, for example, 25% of their income i-distribute nila as dividend. Pero that 25% is pag malaking kumpanya, syempre, malaki rin yung amount ng dividend na ibibigay nila sa'yo. Parang ganun. So, comparatively, REITs, 90% REITs company give 90% of their income. It's a rule or it's mandatory. While stock dividends, they don't have a rule in terms of dividends. So capital appreciation, so depende na yan sa market. The REITs and the stocks, they move up and down every day. So depende sa share price movement nila. Nilang dalawa, nilang pareho. So yun, that's how you do it. Okay, next slide please. Okay, last July, we talk about history, definition, features, categories, types of REITs. Okay, but all of this you can Google it. It's very it's all over the place, so you can just read some of it. But if you're really very interested in knowing more or knowing deeply, yung mga REITs companies na to. Sa stocks, ganun din. So basically, REITs ano yan, ang mga tinitrade mo dyan, REITs who are into retail. So, pag sinabi mong retail, mga ano yan, mga assets na pinagsama-sama ng REIT company under one REIT company, REIT name na nasa rentals ng department stores, yung mga ganyan. So, pwede ring residential, pwede ring mga yung mga bodega na mga pinapaupahan nila. Basically, they make money from rentals, ganon. So marami pang ibang pwede ka mabasa about them in that sense. So I assume a lot of you knows the concept of stock market. Oh, the stock market is these are ito yung mga listed companies you can buy the shares of any companies listed in PSE at the PSE brokers. So you go to the broker, you register, and then you buy whatever companies you want. Parang ganun. So may mga categories din yan, may mga industries. So ano ba yung mga industries ng stocks? You can buy listed companies who are in banking, in services, banking. So, siyempre, andyan dyan yung BDO, Metrobank, BPI. So, yung mga yan. What else? You have services, yung mga telephone companies, PLDT, Globe, mga ganyan, energy, ang tawag dyan, electricity, yung mga ganyan. ano pa ba? Meron kang banking, commercial industrials, yun yung mga nasa producing, yung manufacturing, mga ganyan. So you have real estate. That's where you can see yung mga REITs nandyan sa category na yan. Sa real estate and developers. And then what else? You have mining and oil. So anim na sectors yan. So ganon. And then, well, yung mga types of stock, common stock, and preferred stock. So yan, madaling intindihan. Basta't ang concept ng stock is you're buying shares of the listed company as an investment. So you can buy them for short term, very short term, long term, very long term. So it's up to you. So ang importante sa uh, trade, if you're trading stock, what's the most important thing is you know how to select a good stock para kapag everything is going down like now, it's a global thing, bumaba lahat because Federal Reserve, just recently Federal Reserve issued another raise of interest rates, so medyo nagbagsakan din ulit. So right now we are at 6,200 level of index. So yeah, dapat kapag ganyan nangyayari, if pag nasa stock market ka, you know how to select bargain stocks. Parang ganun. So, hindi lang siya bibili ng stock, yung very popular cliche na buy at a low, sell at a high. Well, mahirap siya gawin. It's very simple, pero mahirap siya gawin. So, kung hindi mo kilala yung binabuy mo at sinisell mo. So, you have to know your market, you have to know your stocks, you have to know who owns the stock, you have to know yung mga fundamentals niyan, who are the managers of the stocks. Because most likely, whatever happens to the stock market, it will depend from the people who are managing it. So dapat magaling yung mga managers sa mga stock na yan kasi sila yung magbibigay ng added value sa investment mo. Ganon. Same as true with the REITs company kasi para rin silang listed companies. Okay? Next slide please. Hello? Ayan. So comparatively, parang hindi ko mabasa to, okay? Okay, comparatively, si stocks at si REITs. So, when you want to participate, bibili ka either IPO or pag nakalist na sa stock market. Marami na rin tayong REITs companies that are already listed in the stock market. So you can just go select your broker, register, and start buying your listed company. So kasama na yung REITs diyan. So tong mga to, kapag naka-register ka na and you have a trading account already, any IPO, initial public offering, you can buy it also. So yon. So sa REITs, it's the same. Okay? So, pwede mo silang bilhin sa IPO, pwede mo nang bilhin yung nasa listed na, as a listed company. So, with the fundamentals, syempre, dapat bago pumasok, i-list ni Philippine Stock Exchange all the companies that will offer their shares for the first time, they should have fundamentals. Ano ba yung fundamentals? Yun yung structure ng company. So, ano ba yung assets niya, liabilities niya, stockholders' equities niya? Because that's actually the value of your investment. So, dapat alam mong basahin ang fundamentals nila. Kasama na dyan ang mga managers, the key people, plus yung probably what kind of companies do they have, profitable ba yan, yung lahat mga fundamentals na ganyan. That, plus you have to also know how to read what's happening in your surroundings, like investment environment. So what's happening in finance, what's happening in the economy, what's happening in our GDP, mga ganyan. So REITs, it's the same. They also move up and down depending on that fundamentals. So what else? The stocks, you can make money from price or capital appreciation. Pareho din sa REITs. Okay, pag bumili ka ng mababa or nakabili ka ng piso, nag-120, capital appreciation mo, 20% na agad. So, yun yung price movement na sinasabi. So, it's the same with REITs. Pwede rin siyang tumaas. Okay? You can buy minimum shares. Kung wala kang maraming pang-invest, pwede may mga stocks na pwede mong bilhin. Magkano lang? Ayala land right now is how much? Oh, magkano lang ba si Ayala land ngayon? 2 pesos and 40. 45 pesos yata. So, ganun lang siya kababa. Pwede. So, si Ayala Land, meron din siyang REIT. So you can actually, it's a good comparison. You buy the mother company or sponsor company, si Ayala Land, versus yung REIT niya medyo mahal 20 something. So yon and observe kung saan ka mas kikita. That's a good thing to study, both yung REIT at saka yung stocks. Okay. So what else? You can earn cash dividend. Pareho din sa REITs. Yun, as a matter of fact, yun nga yung come on nila. Yun yung buying factor nila because mandatory to distribute their cash dividends 90%, 80 to 90%. So ang kailangan mo lang gawin diyan is ano ba, you have to know 90% nga, but how much is 90% of which company? O siyempre iba-ibang amount kumita 'yan. Pero ang percentage o kapag ang kita niyan 100 million, magkano yung 90% nun? So magkahati-hati kayo lahat dyan na investor. Tatanungin mo rin sarili mo, ilan kaming investor? Ilang shares yung inisyo nyo from your IPO? So from that, mako-compute mo na kung magkanong percentage yung dividend yield mo. Okay. So pareho din ni REIT, ni stock. So can you earn stock dividends from REIT? Hindi, kasi hindi naman siya stock eh. REIT siya. O, sa stock, kapag when you're trading stocks, oo. Kasi yung listed companies can issue or can give you cash dividend or stock dividend. So either way, ang mga companies na hindi nagbibigay ng, for example, may kita sila, instead of giving you cash dividend, they will give you stock dividend because why? They might use yung cash dividend, yung cash nila sa operation nila or sa expansion nila. So instead of giving you cash, bibigyan kanya ng stock dividend. Pwede din yun. Okay. Yung cash dividend na yun, pwede mo ring ibenta. So dadami yung, for example, you have 10,000 shares of Ayala Land. So, magbigay siya ng 20% na stock dividend. So, kung meron kang 100, ilan ang ilan ang 20% ng 100? 100,000. So, 20,000, di ba? So, yun, magiging 120,000 ang shares mo pag binigay ka ng 20% stock dividend. Pwede rin yung ibang company, swerte, magbibigay na sila ng stock dividend, magbibigay pa silang cash dividend. So, yun. So, sa REIT, 90% done. Yun. Pero mandatory. You can rest assured you can receive it. Kaya lang syempre REITs are companies also. They can make money, they can pwedeng malaki, pwedeng maliit. So nagba-vary din yung promise nila na 5% and up. And plus you have to also consider para alam mo kung kumita ka ba o hindi sa capital mo, what is the inflation rate right now? If it's higher than the dividend rate, so lugi ka pa. So if we are having 6% inflation rate ngayon, magkano yung na-receive mo? Kung 5% lang yan, 4% lang yan, lugi ka pa ng 2%, di ba? Pero meron ka pang isa naman, yung capital appreciation mo. So make sure, but you cannot make sure. So dapat titingnan mo rin siya. So i-add mo siya yung cash na yung na-receive mo sa dividend, yung dividend yield mo plus yung capital appreciation mo. So if you are making like 10% ang tapos inflation rate mo is 6%, so kita ka ng 4%. That's you can call it investment because if you're not making money higher than inflation rate, that's not an investment. Okay, yeah, theoretically. Okay, what else? Ownership. Investors own a part of the company if you are buying stocks. Okay, sa REITs, hindi. Why? Because they're not stocks. So, REITs sila, Real Estate Investment Trust. Okay. So, depending on the shares that you own, for example, meron kang like 1% ng Ayala Land. Okay. So, the 1% is like around, tingnan mo yung shares outstanding nila, tapos i-compute mo yung ilang shares meron ka. I think for anyone to participate in the board, you need to have 5%. of the shares outstanding of a company. Parang gano'n. So, syempre sa REITs, wala. Yan yung disadvantage ng REIT. Okay? So, it can diversify for growth yung stock mo. Pwede kasi sila mag-diversify ng iba-ibang industry pa as long as their business papers can permit them to do that. So, pwede silang mag-diversify. Pero si REIT, limited yan. Nasa real estate lang siya. Kasi real estate investment trust siya. O kaya, so, ang pwede ko masabi dyan is limited ang kanilang growth. Okay, so investors favor high quality stocks. So, ganun din naman sa REITs. But REITs quality likely depend on mother company also. So, like yung REIT nila, si A-REIT, nakadepende yan sa Ayala. So, kung ako, i-compare ko ang Ayala Land at saka yung REIT, yung A-REIT. So, since kung mas marami kong advantages over REIT, edi mag-stock na lang ako. So, gano'n. Maybe nahalata nyo may bias ako sa stocks. Kasi equity investment, make sure may investment ka. So, sa REITs may investment ka rin naman. Kaya lang hindi kasi sila stocks. Ang participation mo, wala kang ownership. Pag bumili ka ng REIT companies, o yung kahit na, let's say, 100,000 yung shares mo sa A-REIT. So, that will be your basis dun sa dividend na i-distribute nila. So, mas maraming shares sa sa REIT companies, mas maraming percentage of dividend ka. Kasi sure ball naman yung dividend dahil mandatory siya. So, ganon. Oh, what else? So, siguro if there are things na nakalimutan ko ilagay dito, sobrang practical lang naman nito. Ang REIT is not stocks. So, ang stocks is ownership because these are equities. Part owner ka ng company pag bumili ka ng stocks. Pag REIT, hindi. So, yun. Next slide, please. Okay. So, both category stocks or REIT man siya, pinakamahirap dyan mag-analyze ng kumpanya nila. So, you have to really study or you have to know how to dissect a company. So, ang katapat niyan is mag-aral ka. So, we are offering that in the stock market broker scores. So, yun lang naman. Plugging. Kasi there's no way. If the business is the language of if accounting or fundamentals or analysis is the language of business, you have no choice but to study. Kasi otherwise, you cannot understand the language. So, halimbawa ngayon, nagbabagsakan yung mga stock market. Sobrang mura na sila. But how mura is mura? Do you know that? So, you have to compare. Paano ka magko-compare? Pwede mo bang i-compare ang Ayala Land ng tsaka yung REIT, yung A-REIT versus PLDT? Paano mo gagawin 'yan? So, dapat alam mo yung presyo. Magkano ba talaga 'to? So, yung mga ganon. Price is the is what you pay. Value is what you get. So, you have to really know kung magkano ba ang magkano. So, ganon. Para at least nasi-save up mo yung pera mo. Alam mo mag-bargain hunt. Kasi, paano ka mag-bargain hunt kung hindi mo alam kung bargain na ba siya? Ganon. Okay, next slide please. Okay, so sa REIT, sa fundamentals, yun na, nasabi ko na, no? Next, yun yung pinaka-valuable feature niya. Next slide, please. Konti lang yung slide na pinipare ko kasi mostly trading ang tinatanong ni Doc EG is ano ba talaga ang mas magandang i-trade or piliin, REIT ba? Or kung may pera kayo at you're wondering, ba't di nyo bilhin pareho? Okay, pwede naman. Kung may pera ako, bakit hindi ko bibilin si Ayala Land at bibilin ko si A-REIT? Pareho namang gumagalaw sa market yan. Pero titingnan ko rin kung magkano, yung mga ganun, may mga side analysis ako dyan. Okay, so next slide please. How to participate, pareho lang. Punta ka sa stock exchange. Kung wala kang kilalang broker, you have to find a broker. Scroll mo kung sino mga broker dyan. You can register with one broker, with two brokers, with all of the brokers. Pwede. Para ka lang nagbabangko niyan. Nagpipili ka ng mga bank mo kung saan mo gusto mag-open ng account. Pwede. So, dapat lang sigurado ka, member broker ni PSE yan. Kaya pinapapunta kita sa stock exchange website. Okay? So, what you can do is pag nakapili ka na, you talk to them if you can call them, you want to register an open account, but usually if they have an online trading facility, you can just go to their online trading facility, open an account there, and then they'll be the one to contact you. So ako is a licensed trader. I am accredited with Philstocks Financial. So, kung magpapatulong ka, mag-open an account sa Philstock Financial, pwede rin kitang tulungan. So, after that, pag naka-register ka na, bago ka nila ma-approve, you have to fund your account. Dapat may pera ka doon. O kahit opening lang, ang opening of account is 5,000 pesos. But if you are very serious in trading and think about how many stocks you can buy with 5,000 pesos. So if you want blue chip companies, hindi ka makakabili because 5,000 is very small. But if you just want to open an account, 5,000 is okay. So you have to choose your trading execution. If you want pure online, ikaw yung magte-trade niyan. But of course, the online, everything that you trade, contrary sa belief ng mga madami na kapag nag-online siya is nag-online siya nang siya lang mag-isa. Lahat ng trading execution mo, nakikita ng broker yan. Remember, you will use their system. So, yan. So, online or broker assisted? Pag online, ikaw mag-execute but all of your trading can be seen by the stockbroker. So makikita nila pag nagkakamali ka, they will call you, o totoo ba tong binibili mo? Nag-e-enter ka na, nag-e-enter, ang dami mong buying, nung pala hindi mo lang ma-enter dahil sira yung laptop mo or sira yung telepono mo. So nakaka 10 million ka na palang enter ng enter ng enter, i-hold nila yon. So it's a good thing also that they can see it. At syempre, dapat lang talaga. Kasi sistema nila yung yung gagamitin mo. And then the broker assisted is you can still see online yung mga execution, but you can also ask for the assistance of your agent. Kapag gusto mong, if you want to them to manage your account, siguro they will ask you to fund 1 million or 2 million pesos kasi mahirap mag-trade ng ipapa-manage mo tapos 5,000 pesos. Hindi nila yan tatanggapin. Sasabihin nila sa'yo mag-online ka na lang. So, ganon. So, pag broker assisted, if you know a broker or an accredited broker, licensed broker, halimbawa ako, sabihin mo, Miss Claire, pwede ba akong mag-broker assistant through you? Pwede naman. Kahit na 5,000 yung 5,000 yung i-open mo, sige, 'di ba? O kung gusto kasi kapag maliit ka lang kasi talaga ang kita ng broker diyan. So imagine if they will facilitate your trading and then you're going to trade 5,000 and they're going to talk to them like half an hour. So yung expense nila for manpower, lugi sila. So yung ganun. Pero pag broker assisted ka, you don't need to basta't lang may kilala kang agent na pwedeng mag-assist sa'yo. So, hindi na pinag-usapan na mag-open ka ng 1 million. Hindi na yon. So, kung ano lang yung, pero don't naman abuse yung oras nila na the entire trading hours, nagtatanong ka, ayaw mo siya bitawan. I-charge ka na niyan. So, ganon. Pwede naman yan. Okay? So, whether you trade REITs or stock, ganito lang din talaga. Because at the end of the day, si REITs at saka stock, as I said, pareho lang tinitrade sa stock market. Okay? So, next please. Next slides. Okay, again, wala kang lusot. If you want to know what you're doing, sabi nga ni Warren Buffett, risk come from not knowing what you are doing. Mag-aral ka talaga. Yun lang ma-advise ko sa'yo. So, okay, next please. Pwede mong hanapin yung stock market school sa Facebook page and then you can message us there. Okay. So what ito medyo luma na to. Ito yung pinesent ko nung unang presentation nung July. So I just want you to know again na meron tayong AREIT, DDMP. Sa AREIT, ang sponsor niya is Ayala Land. Sa Double Dragon, siyempre Double Dragon. Sa Phil REIT, Phil Invest yan. Si Robinson's Land, RL Commercial, Robinson's Land ang sponsor niyan. Si M-REIT, that's Mega World. So nakita mo, you can basically buy the REIT of the company and plus the mother company, yung sponsor nila. Para makita mo mas malinaw in trading, ano ba nangyayari sa dalawang to? Paano ba yung difference nito talaga? So, yon. Citicorp Energy REIT, Citicorp Power, meron siyang listed company din. And then Vista, syempre, kay Manny Villar, makikita mo may Vista Land. So, more than anything, as I said, you have to do your homework. Study mo yung company behind that, whether it's REIT or whether it's stock. Okay? Next, please. Okay. Ano bang pinapakita ko dito? Yung mga dividends nila, siguro nagbago na to. So, more or less 5 to 6% yung kanilang dividends. Kasi kahit 90% ang available or mandatory i-distribute, depende pa rin naman kung gaano kadaming shares ang binenta ng REIT company sa merkado. Kung mas konti, mas malaki yan. Pero kung madami silang in-IPO, liliit yan. Ganon. Okay. Kasi marami kayong maghahati-hati eh. So kahit pa 90% ng income nila yan, lalo na kung kahit 90% is maliit pala yung company, so maliit lang yung 90% na income nila or net income nila, maliit lang din paghahatian nyo. So, kung ito lang ang buying factor ng REIT company, mas maraming stocks nagbibigay ng higher than that. That you have to discover. Dapat marunong kayong tumingin sa mga dividend declaration, sa mga company, marunong kayo dapat mag-research. So yan, tinuturo din namin yan sa stock market school kung paano nyo gagawin yan ng mabilis at ng madali. Okay? So next slide please. So ayan, 5.6. So hindi except for Vista REIT. So meron siyang 8.25 pero nagva-vary yan ha. So pag bago, pwedeng show off, baka pag susunod na year 4 na lang yan. You have to really see. Okay. Next please. Okay, pero this is not updated. So makikita mo ito yung price movement. So as of July, some of the companies na merong appreciation, merong may 3.4% si DMPR, pero 152, pero ang IPO nito is 250. Di bagsak na siya, 'di ba? So depende, titingnan mo yung bili mo versus doing price. So ganun lang ang pag-compare niyan. So, yung iba medyo nadali sa IPO, ang taas ng IPO price tapos biglang eto na lang ang price niya ngayon. So, sa capital appreciation, walang appreciation, depreciation siya. Okay. So next slide please.
Next slide.
Oh, yan. Again, I'm promoting to you. Ano talaga? You have to know what you're doing. Mag-aral ka. Wala namang masyadong combination ng analysis and trading na nagtuturo. Kahit sa school, I taught in UST and tinuro ko yung capital market trading. So sa school, hindi masyadong pinapag-aralan ng trading. Puros theory. So yung trading talagang kumbaga sa pag-aral ng driving, yung on the road ka. Yung mga theories pwede mong aralin kahit saang website, pero yung practice talaga, yung mga nitty-gritty, yung mga tips, yung mga like advice ng professional, yung mga pits na hindi mo maiiwasan, mga malpractices, yung mga ganon. Everything that has something to do with protecting your capital. Kasi yun ang importante in any investment. You have to protect your capital more than anything. If you know how to protect your capital, profits will come. So stocks versus REITs, may bias ako sa stocks, but REITs is not bad at all also. So ganon. So yun. So questions, if you have questions.
Yeah, Claire, a
Mhm.
lot of comments are coming over and saying that they understood what you have explained. And so many, kagaya nga ni Edwin Binag, Kalamba, sabi niya, nice topic, I learned a lot. EJ Dison, very nice, sabi niya, and how do we enroll of the stock market school? And
Ah,
naka-post naman no? And also, my student, no, from Letran College, Graduate School, Rosalie Torres. Sabi niya, very nice. And we understood what Miss Claire is saying. Maraming na-interesado, pero ito lang isang tanong. Kung ikaw ba ang tatanungin daw, anong mas gusto mo, REIT o stock?
okay. As I said, I have a bias sa stock.
Stock.
But I will trade REIT not because of its dividend. I will trade REIT trader kasi ako eh. So I will trade REIT because of its capital appreciation. If I can analyze it through TA or through fundamentals, so nakikita ko na oversold na siya, but hindi ko siya bibilin. Nakikita kong overbought na siya, but naman ako bibili. So that I will trade both of them, but as to investment, I will invest in stocks.
Ang sabi nila, which would yield the highest return, REIT or stocks?
You cannot say. Actually, you cannot say. So parang depende 'yan. O ang ganda ng economy, ang ganda ng ginagawa ng buong mundo, naggera. Bagsak 'yan. So wala talaga. You cannot all you need to do is you have to, like, if you know how to analyze the market, if you know how to read the direction of the market, that can be your tool in protecting your capital. It will work to your advantage kasi malalaman mo kung undervalued, overvalued na siya. Suma total ganun talaga. So yung mga REIT companies, tingnan mo din kung nasaan yung mga properties nila. Nasa ano ba 'yan? Nasa economic zone ba 'yan na maganda? Ano ba yung properties nila? Nasa Makati, nasa Ortigas versus nasa Cavite and Batangas? O tingnan mo kasi yung sale nila will depend on that. So yung dividends nila will depend on that also. So as to which one will give you anong higher yield, kinumpare na natin kanina, 'di ba? 90% is
Yeah.
percentage. Kung 90% of 100 million plus versus 90% of 1 billion, magkaiba 'yan. Pero parehong 90%, right? Tapos,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
you have to also know kung ilan ang shares outstanding. Kasi yung shares outstanding, parang mga tao 'yan na kung ilan sila, 'yan ang mga tao maghahati-hati sa
Yun.
dividendo.
Uh-huh.
So gano'n. Yung isang company katulad ni Villar, ang dami-dami niya palang shares na in-issue. Tingnan mo, at the end of the day, eto 90% niya is 10 billion, pero 10 billion lang din yung in-issue niyang shares, di piso lang 'yan. Yung
Uh-huh.
gano'n. Tapos binili mo siya
Kaya
ng
nga
like, how much? Binili mo siya halimbawa lang, magkano bang vista ngayon? Halimbawa, binili mo siya ng 20 pesos. Tapos ang dividend mo na share from the 90% na distribution ng cash dividend ni Vista is 1 peso lang. So magkano 'yan? How much is 1
uh,
peso of your 20 pesos na capital?
hmm.
Yun, ganun lang
Okay.
yung kaya mahirap siya. Historically, pwede mo siya ma-compare, but it's not a guarantee that next year they're going to declare the same. Kapag if you're looking at the stocks at saka dun sa REIT, even REIT, Kasi nga, depende yan sa net income nila.
Very well explained, no? Sabi nila, well explained. And would like to thank Professor Claire, sabi niya, for a very nice lecture. And we hope we can have more of you when you get back from Canada. Sabi niya, oh.
All
Pero
the
pwede
time.
naman online tayo kahit nasa Canada ka, di ba?
Oo, I can teach you global, I can teach you
You're
global
observing Canada stock
techniques and
market in
yeah,
Toronto, then
how
you
to,
can we
how,
can do it
yes,
again, you know.
yeah,
But
how to
as I
buy stocks
promised,
in
we will see each
Toronto
other
or
before you
US.
leave, huh?
Mm-mm.
We will see
Yes,
each
yes.
other before you leave, huh? Okay. So now, thank you so much, Claire. Would you like to give a party message, party chat to our viewers?
So yung investment mo, if we always talk about investments, 'di ba? Ang parating investment, ang unang tanong, magkano kikitain ko diyan? It should change. Dapat paano ko ipoprotect money ko diyan? Dapat ganun.
Hmm.
So, parang ang investment is pag-aasawa lang 'yan, 'di ba? Pipili ka ng
Yeah.
asawa mo, dapat pang long term 'yan, 'di ba? So, pag
Yeah.
nakita
Naku,
mong
long term,
ano,
hirap na.
may mga indicators naman, right? Although
Yeah,
hindi
yeah,
rin
totally.
guaranteed, tama?
Okay, very
Parang
good. Well
gano'n din yung
explained.
stock market.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Claire
you.
Kiray, my
All the time.
longtime friend. All right. So, alam mo, thank you so much. Meron kaming special certificate of appreciation for you, no?
Wow.
Maraming salamat. Okay, to
Wow.
Claire, we will
Thank
email
you.
to you. Well, we recognize your contribution and we appreciate your being with us today
Mhm.
to discuss about the role of, well, mali ata government, bakit mali government assessors, hindi naman ito. Ay, naku, nagkamali ata yung aking secretary. But
Oo
anyway,
nga.
hindi ka naman yung title. Anyway, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. We'll email to
Thank
you
you,
because
EG.
yung secretary ko
Sige,
nagkamali
invite
ng
me
title.
again. Invite me again. And those of you who wanted to really learn from the stock market from a professional, then you can just surf yung stock market school page, Facebook page, and and message us there.
Tapos na. Okay. So maraming salamat. Yes, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. All right. So a very nice discussion. But before that, I would like to acknowledge Ivy Christine, Richel Torres Noay, our student from LOA, Lyceum, and HRE, John Joshua Rodriguez, Lorenzo Espiridion, Nika Bacalso, Anida Manire. Also hello to Sharon Perales, Carl Paigao Pamizan, Annalyn Ronquillo, Mike Madrid, Marivic the Otoy Haranilia, the beautiful mother of my secretary, Eliza Haranilia, and also the husband, who is a very good friend of mine, Marcia Luz Francisco, and then my student, Rosalito Torres, is going to report tonight, and Selena Sotelo Panlilio, Bubbly Girl Jill from USP, Karen Ramera Celeste Bonyog. Hello, thank you everybody. We learned a lot from Claire Kirai, and we move on to the to acknowledgements. Okay, so if you need security, you need training, you go to Silver Point Training Institute of Industrial Security. Okay, next we okay. Ano yan? And there's gonna be a 40th induction of officers and turnover ceremony at the Batangas City, no, in Batangas City tomorrow, and I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow in Batangas City. Hello, Batangas City. Yes. Okay. Okay. So a seminar of National Real Estate Association for new salesperson, please attend and we'll be there. Okay, thank you so much. And all right. Also, real estate brokerage webinar, please attend, sponsored by REBAP, the Real Estate Brokers Association of the Philippines. Yes. Okay. So, bang haba naman. Meron pa palang University of Perpetual Health, no? Well, the Dr. Edward Ong, well, JD, ayan. Ayan po, nandiyan na. Okay, please attend. Okay. So, wala na. Okay. All right. Okay, so we move on to the last segment, and that is, meron pa ba? Meron pa pala. Stem Cell Ultimate Healthcare, Portier by To Prevent Aging by Kate Dalaga Garcia. Hi, Kate. And also Leo. Okay. And before that, enrollment is still going on at Lyceum of Alabang, Blendflex Learning by ACE-RE, Asian Center of Entrepreneurship and Real Estate, in partnership with Lyceum of Alabang. Catch up until the end of the month. ACE-RE, Lyceum of Alabang, enrollment is still open up to the end of the month. Okay, so well, for the last segment, we have the economics or the quote of the week. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. That is according to Nelson Mandela. Totoo naman eh. We have to invest in ourselves, invest in learning, invest in education, invest in a lot of erudition, then it is for us. If we learn a lot, we can spread a lot, and that is the best investment that we can have and we can offer to our siblings, our children. So invest in knowledge. Okay? So on behalf of my team, of course, we have now far away there, si Ellen Lee, then from the IT, Rosa A. De Jesus, and of course, the two staff supporting Eliza, and also Chang Chang, si May ang pangalan niya, no? And the rest of the team, we'd like to thank you for being with us today in our 119th episode, and we look forward to see you again next week in another exciting episode of It's Doc EG Live. Thank you and have a nice weekend.